Hey everybody, how's it going? John again. Today we're gonna learn how to make our characters in Roll20 using what's called the Charactermancer. The Charactermancer is a real quick way to make your character without having to manually enter all of the information yourself. What I like to do is I like to take my screen and split it in half and have the character sheet of the character that I'm creating on one half and then the Charactermancer on the other. So that way I know exactly what is going on. So the way to start is you'll get into the room and you will find the blank characters that have been made previously to everybody joining the room. And you just take one of those and you'll claim it as your own. You will come in to, let me grab one that hasn't started already. You'll come in to grab blank character number 2 here. Come over here to the character sheet tab. And then you'll have 3 options. You'll have use the Charactermancer, create an NPC, or edit the sheet directly. We're going to use the Charactermancer today. And that'll open up the Charactermancer's window for us. As you can see, you've got a bunch of different stuff out here. This is kind of a blurb about the Charactermancer in Roll20. You've got race, class, abilities, background, equipment. So we're going to start where everything should start, with the race of your character. Come in here and pick, let's just go with a half-elf. Let's make a half-elf bard today. And it'll prompt you, okay, you get +2 to charisma. Let's pick dex and con. Let's choose an alignment. Let's grab some skill proficiencies, just like you would when you're creating a character on pen and paper. So once we have filled out the race section and done everything we want to do there, we're going to go ahead and click this next tab, and we get to choose our class. You can see up top the entire time you'll have your ability scores already there for you, and your hit points up here. Now we're going to choose our class. Let's go with a bard. And so we get to choose some skill proficiencies as a bard. Let's go with like perception, insight, and maybe sleight of hand. Then you get some tool proficiencies, your musical instruments, bagpipes, drum, and dulcimer. And the Charactermancer will automatically spit out your stuff at level 1. So once you've picked everything for your class, let's go to the abilities, and this is how you would generate your ability scores. Remember, for Adventures League, get a standard array or point buy. We're going to go ahead and do point buy right now. We'll do a 10. We'll do a 13. Let's do a 13. Maybe a 12. We want a 15, and then that leaves us with a 10 there. We actually want a 14 there. And there we go. So that looks pretty good for stats. Let's move on to the background. For the background, most bards are entertainers, so we'll go with the entertainer background. We'll pick the proficiency that we get there. Let's give it a loot. And then here's something that a lot of people don't really pick a lot. It's the sub background. So we will pick, let's go with instrumentalist. Then here you can pick your personality traits. This is the equipment that you get for your entertainer background. And now you'll choose your equipment. For Adventures League, you'll choose the class equipment. Let's go with a rapier. Let's go with an entertainer's pack. And let's go with a lute. And then this is the background equipment. So let's grab musical equipment and lock of hair. Spells, this is where you get to pick your spells. I will say the spell book for Roll20 is not the best. A lot of times it'll just be easier to look in the compendium for spells and drag them over. But this is a good way to start. So let's just go with light and vicious mockery. And then for your level spells, healing word, charm person, Tasha's, and Fairy Fire, sure. And every time you pick a spell, it will populate the little spell book over here. Next will be feats. You don't get any feats at level 1 unless you are a variant human, so that doesn't apply to us. Then you can fill out the bio, like character name, and all that. So, bard, test, age, height, weight, eyes, hair, skin, all that fun stuff. And then it gives you the chance to review everything. And you'll see that it'll give you like red flags as you review everything. If you've got skills that you've taken twice or you missed something, we're just going to go ahead and apply changes. And there we go. This is our level 1 character. It automatically puts in your armor class and all of your proficiencies and everything for you. Now, if you're leveling up your character, you come over here to the cog wheel, and you'll scroll all the way down, and you'll see 2 options here. You see launch level 1 Charactermancer or launch level plus Charactermancer. If you want to just start over, you're going to launch level 1 Charactermancer. If you want to level up, you're going to launch level plus Charactermancer. So we're going to level up to level 2. It'll bring you back to here, and then we'll go to levels. And here, this will give you the option to level up. It'll automatically always default to 1, plussing 1 to your main class. And so we'll do that. For hit points, it's kind of wonky how they work. So you just need to click the average button a couple of times to make sure that it goes. And then it will tell you all the features you get for that. And let's go to level 3, actually, to pick the Bard College. We will make this a lore bard. Then we get all the cool stuff. And then if we hit next, it'll tell us the things that we get to pick. So we get expertise in some things. So let's go with acrobatics and performance. We get a couple more skill proficiencies. So let's just pick 3. We get the cutting words ability. We get Song of Rest. We get Jack of all trades. If you were to hit an ability score increase, this is the tab where you would hit that. You get to add more spells into your arsenal. And then once again, you get to review everything and apply changes. And there we have it. Now it's a level 3 bard. You can see everything kind of bumped up a little bit. You get all your stuff over here. And yeah, that's really it. That's how you create a character and level it up in Roll20 using the Charactermancer. I will tell you that it will only work if the DM has the resources on Roll20. So you need the Player's Handbook, Xanathar's, Volo's, if those are what your books are going to be. The room needs to have permission to use those, which means the DM or the owner of the room needs to own them and enable the content sharing. But other than that, that's how it works. And yeah, good luck. If you have any questions, let us know. Happy gaming.